Okay, I exhausted my battery, so this is the second half of the plumbing. I still didn't check the laundry power in there. I'll let you know what's going on. But I did check the microwave, and it does work. I cooked me a little bit of rag here. We were talking about the foul line, we were talking about the sticks, and I think we kind of dwelled on that long enough. These are some pest control notices. Sometimes these notices just tell you that the house was treated. Sometimes they tell you that the house was inspected. Sometimes they tell you that the house was inspected and treated. I don't know what this is. And what we saw in the previous video on the laundry wall, that concerns me. This is a 1/2 horsepower garbage disposal. It's not GFCI protected, and the motor case is rusting pretty good. Okay, that thing looks a little worse for wear, I think. That's what I think. Also, food waste disposals are not supposed to, this is according to the manufacturer, it's supposed to be on and off. It's not supposed to be a rocker switch. The manufacturer says that you should be able to look at that switch and tell whether it's on or off. They care about that. I'm also not seeing a stopper. So let's just see what we got going here. Are we on D? No stopper for the food waste disposal. Rocker switch. Rust. Now, this is what, if you're down on the floor like an old man, like here, crawling around, help me. Alright? But this is how the dishwasher, just to let you know, this is what it looks like if you get down a little low. That's how the dishwasher was installed. Alright, inquiring minds want to know. We're thinkers. Moving on along. This is the hall bathroom. And of course, this is ADA, compliant. And oh, by the way, we got like 10 cracked floor tiles in this bathroom, and we've got like 20 cracked floor tiles in the kitchen and breakfast area. I think maybe more. All right, vent fan. We do not have an articulate window. Now these vent fans, by the way, because I was talking about when you needed them, when you didn't need them. But since we've got them, let's talk about them just a little more, and we're going to talk about them again when we get into the main suite. And what I'm talking about this is, they don't vent to the exterior, they vent into the attic. They're supposed to vent all the way to the exterior. These are our lavatories, okay, they're double lavatories, what we got going on in here. The GFCI works, hot's on the left, cold's on the right, commodes are sealed in. All this looks pretty good. This gap right here should be sealed. It's kind of like an interior thing, but you think water's going to go down in there? I do. I mean, this is sealed in here pretty good. I mean, you think you're asking for it? I do. That's what I think. We come in all along here. And then we're missing our drain escutcheon plate right there. Moving a little farther around. Just kind of getting around. This is the laundry. Excuse me. This is the wet bar. This is the wet bar. I haven't run this one yet. I even checked the yes, I did check the GFCI. GFCI works. This is everything I took out. Where's the plumbing look like over here? Alright, pretty boring. Boring is good. Boring is good. We want boring inspection. I don't have any hot water yet. I'll come back to that. Or you'll probably already seen it. I'll get it on the interior. This is what I wanted to talk about. This is the main bedroom suite. This is the main garden tub. This tub drains a little bit on the slow side. This commode and everything. We got the window. This is kind of interesting. Is this switch for this light also operates the vent fan in the rest of the, and this is where all the steam is. This is the farts. You got a window. You don't even need a fan. But the switch for the fan is inside this closet for the bathroom when you're taking your bath. When you're taking your shower, you got all those things. So just something to be made aware of. I'm going to leave the light on because we're going to need some. Okay, again, boring plumbing. Again, boring plumbing. Hot's on the left, cold's on the right. GFCI works. Same thing with the shower. Now, there was some discussion. I saw some documentation. I came loaded for bear. They said, we had a leak here. That's all the home inspector would commit to, and I don't blame him. The other previous home inspector, I don't blame him at all. So we got a leak here. So I read some receipts, and they said, well, we did, leak test. That's what they said. We did a leak test, and we checked all these walls, and we did the mortar on the walls, and we fixed the leak. And so I come in, and I'm ready to stress this guy out, and I can't, because it's an ADA shower. I can't put 2 inches of water in there. I can't put 1 inch of water in there. So I'm like, wow. Well, there's that. Okay. Feelings are kind of hurt and stuff. I do the interior. I'm not required to do this. I do a moisture test. All right? Not real expensive equipment either. We're just kind of looking for relative. We're looking for relative. That's what we're looking for. So I come in here, So let's just talk about relative here for a moment. Exterior wall. Let's just go over here. Okay. 13%. It could be lower. 13, 14. I was getting 12. And I'll write that up. So I come along in here. Main suite bathroom. Shower with a problem. Come along here. 35%. Check that out. Okay? Now there's just a lot of discussion because it's relative. So people want to know how much the difference is. 12, or call it 13 if you want, and 35, that's a large difference. Different people have different guidelines that they use. Alright? Some people say 14%. Some people, and it's 13 over there. Some people say 14% is elevated moisture. But everybody agrees that 20% is wet. 20% is basically saturated. I mean, I touch it. I can't feel it. I even use my infrared camera, to be honest. But a pinless moisture meter says 35%. I think everybody in town would agree with that. So, they might have better equipment. That's the alarm.